Hi guys, and welcome back to Reforged. We are back in Marib and we need to get to the toilet brush, which this guy's using for kebabs, which is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
I realized the horrific truth.
Yep.
The guy was basting the kebabs with a toilet brush.
Mm-hmm.
May never have seen the inside of a toilet bowl, but it was still hardly appetizing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There was an update to this game since I last played it. There's like, I think the subtitles are bigger. I don't know. There's some changes. Anyway, I think we're going to ask him for the brush.
What's your name, sir?
Hello, you buy kebab. Moscow.
I will certainly most not be buying a kebab basted with a toilet brush. Let's talk to our little friend over here. Nijo! All right, Nijo?
Hi, Nijo.
Hello again, sir. And how may I help you this time?
I don't know. Have they cleared up the audio a bit? Because obviously it's remastered in general of like the looks. It's beautiful looking now. But the audio was always a little bit crunchy.
Who's the guy selling the kebabs?
Oh, that's Arto. A miserable blighter to be sure, sir.
He doesn't seem very happy.
He never is. Day in, day out, a face like a wet Wednesday. Whatever one of those is.
Does he speak any English?
Not cogently, no.
Okay, let's ask him again.
This is going to sound a bit strange.
Yeah, here we
but
go.
I need Arto's
I thought it might be Nijo.
What? The brush he bastes the kebabs with?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me find some dirty postcards for you instead.
Nijo, this is serious. Arto stole that brush he's
Yeah.
using from a friend, and I want to get it back.
Perhaps I could help you, old chap. Maybe? Perhaps?
Maybe
Right.
what? Perhaps what?
I do not wish to seem mercenary, sir, but I am a merchant.
A favor for a favor.
Merchant's trade.
Merchant? This isn't Sears and Roebuck here.
Well, if you're going to be disagreeable,
No, you're right. What would you like?
I seem to recall that you have something that might alleviate my boredom. A globe of delight.
Oh, the
A
ball.
Rubicon spheroid of heavenly pleasure.
You mean the ball, don't you?
A tiny spherule form that barely spans my hand, yet promises hours of amusement.
If you mean the ball, why don't you just say so?
Can I have the ball back, mister?
Yeah, sure, Nijo.
All right, here you go.
You can have the ball.
People say bad things about Americans, but you're okay in my book.
What
Thanks,
people?
Nijo.
What bad things?
Never mind that now. Remember the brush?
Right, yes, the brush.
All you have to do with Arto is be polite. It lightens his day, makes it all worthwhile for him again.
How can I be polite to the guy when I can't speak a word of Syrian?
Arabic.
Yeah, it's
That's what I meant.
Arabic.
Simply memorize this phrase. Il ach il kal.
Il akal kal.
Close enough. Now, go over to Arto and deliver those honeyed words even unto his delicate ear. He won't be able to do enough for you.
Really?
Really.
Why do I feel like I'm being trolled here?
See you around, Nijo.
Hot, hot.
But okay, let's give it a go. I feel like Nijo's trolling me. Little scamp. Anyway, hello, Arto. Can I have the toilet brush, please?
Hello again, sir.
Hello, kebab. Yes.
I goes nothing.
Il akul kalb?
Filthy. Bad. I'll kill you.
Whoa, calm down. Feet, do your thing.
Uh-oh. Oh god, he's got a knife. He's got a knife. Okay. I told you Nijo was setting me up. Oh, his brush is gone. Nijo nicked the brush while... You little scamp, you Nijo.
Hi, Nijo. What the heck did you tell me to tell him?
Patience, sir.
Patience? Patience? I've been chased by a homicidal kebab seller, and you expect me to be patient?
Homicidal
But
kebab
consider,
seller.
sir, while you were running from the irate Arto wasn't using the brush.
Hold on. Are you telling me that I've been used as a diversionary tactic?
Yes.
Your brush, sir.
I can't believe that you put me on that kebab seller's death list for a toilet brush.
The ends justify the means, sir.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
right.
But I noticed it wasn't your butt that was on the line, though.
They also serve who only stand and wait, sir.
Oh, spare me.
He's got to live with him, though. Like, he's got to operate a store next to him. So getting on his death list doesn't make sense, but I'm probably never going to see him again, so... What does it mean, anyway?
What exactly does Il Akul Kalb mean?
Do I have your word that you won't get angry?
Okay, just tell me.
It means, more or less, that you thought that Arto made his kebabs from dog meat.
No
Oh.
wonder he went crazy. Dog food? Sheesh.
Not dog food, sir. Dog meat, as in dog.
Nijo?
You gave your word, sir.
Yeah, I did.
So long, Nijo.
Poodle pip, sir.
Alright, we've got the toilet brush. Woo! Avoid the wrath of an outraged hygiene thief. What an achievement. Anyway, let's go give the toilet brush back. It's probably a bit sticky from being basted with whatever collection of herbs and spices he's been using.
Here's your brush, sir.
There you go.
It wasn't easy getting it back.
There you go. Is he happy? Yeah, he's
The manager
happy.
took the brush from me, gave me the toilet keys as my reward, and stomped off.
Right.
What was all that about?
Manager, he say, bah, look at state of this. Need much cleaning and detergent before go around my, you bend.
You said all that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Body language account for much, you know. Oh, yes, indeedy.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, this isn't the cleanest toilet ever. But there you go.
It was a roller towel dispenser.
Okay. What else have we got? I can't actually remember what it is we're looking for in here. Oh. Which stick this... Okay, we've just got a toilet chain. Good start. I still need to cash the high altar to get me to the bull's head hill. Okay. Rushing benefit for those looking to spend money. Okay, so that'd be Dwayne and Pearl then, I'd imagine. Well, we've got the toilet chain. So that's a good start. Somehow we need to fleece the other American tourists. Speak to Pearl. Dwayne's a lot smarter than he looks.
Hello again, Pearl.
The cat was sparkling as well.
Why, hello, George. It's such a pleasure to see you again.
We're going to ask about Nijo.
Have you met the taxi man, Ultar?
Heavens, yes. What a big man. Very muscular.
But you didn't go for a ride.
Why, George, you're absolutely the most.
In the taxi.
You mean a taxi ride?
Yeah, no.
No, Dwayne wasn't interested, so it didn't happen.
Okay. I can't ask him about Nijo.
I've got to go now.
The cat was sparkling, so what are we going to do with the cat? We've got to do something with the cat to get to knock the statue down, I think. Red nose. No? Really? Chain. Ring the bell. Ah, okay, I get it. So, cat goes on shelf. Ring bell. Steel statue! And that's my revenge on Nijo for telling me that phrase in Arabic.
Hello again, Pearl.
Why, hello.
Right. Would you like to buy my statue that's not fake in any way?
Are you interested in antiquities?
Am I? What have you got there, George?
How about this fine statuette?
Oh, George, that'd be ideal, except, I don't know. It looks new, George. You wouldn't be trying to make a fool out of me, would you, George?
Oh, no.
Good God, no, Pearl. Nothing could be further from my mind.
Oh, no. Let's rub it with the grease paint.
The plaster seemed to soak up the grease paint until it began to look like stone.
Ah, okay.
Hello again, Pearl.
Why, hello, George.
Right.
It's such...
What do you think of this fine piece of ancient statuary?
Oh, not that. Just what I've been looking for.
There we go.
Just one thing, though.
Oh?
It looks awful similar to that modern one you showed me.
Ah, well, that's because... You see, that's because...
Come on, George.
That's because the first one I showed you was a modern copy of this one. And I sought out the artist who'd done the copy and bought the original. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, George, how can you ever forgive me?
There's nothing to forgive. Believe me. Would you like it?
Would I ever? I'm not carrying the money, though. If you go and find Dwayne, he'll pay you for it. If he gives you any trouble, just tell him that I want it.
Right. Okay.
I've got to go now.
It's been a pleasure.
Sorry, Dwayne.
Hi there, Dwayne.
I've just fleeced your wife.
Hi there, George. How can I help you, young fella?
Yeah, my statue that you're going to buy.
What do you think of this?
Good gravy. Looks old.
Yeah, I had to turn this town upside down.
Boy, your luck's better than ours. Looks Roman.
I wouldn't know.
What'll they say back home? How much do you want, George?
Oh, I couldn't. It's the find of a lifetime. I mean...
$50. Take it or leave it.
I'll take it. Here you go.
Woo! 50 American schmackers.
And here you go.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Okay, well...
Count on.
Thank you very much, Dwayne. We now have the pennies available to go and go to the Bull's Head. Mission accomplished. Thank you very much, Mr. Carpet Man. This is some mighty fine shag rugs you got there, my friend.
Hello again, Ultar.
Praise be to Allah.
Yeah.
About Bull's Head Hill.
Are you desirous of seeing this most splendid place?
Well,
Yeah.
maybe.
A terrific bargain. Only 50 of your Yankee bucks.
50, huh?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, it's a deal. Here's the cash.
Only $50?
Ah, most splendid. As you say, the cash price moolah is correct. Mister, we make with haste.
Where exactly is your taxi? Because the only vehicle I can see around here is an aging army surplus truck.
That is his taxi.
Yes?
Ah, okay. I'll be along in a minute.
Whee! Off he jumps. Right.
It didn't seem right to take off with the toilet keys, so I left them on the bar.
But we are going to steal the chain, though. Just because.
Hello again, Ultar.
His most splendid and adventurous client.
Right. Let's rock and roll.
That's your taxi?
Oh, yes, most assuredly. Most entirely splendid taxi in all Marib.
It looks like an old army truck to me.
Bah! You Americans with your checkerboard caps and your judd hearses. You have lost sight of what a taxi should truly be.
Which
About
is?
4 tons by the look of it.
There, you have hit the nail in the nutshell.
Okay, already, let's go.
Regrettably
What about
not
a British
both
black cab?
esteemed pair, there is a minor problem of a tiny nature.
Oh,
the fan
God.
belt has taken it upon itself to break.
So, what are you gonna do?
What can I do? I must wait for a ride to the garage for a replacement.
How long is that gonna take?
1 day, maybe 6.
I can't wait that long. We gotta get moving.
But how, my friend?
I'll think of something.
The chain of the toilet brush?
What does this toilet chain mean to you?
You got brush back so you could steal chain?
Yes.
You sure strange cookie, mister, yes?
Okay, I need to find a fan
See
belt.
you around, Ultar.
Fare you most splendid, good sir.
Right. Where would we find a fan belt? Or a belt of some variety? Oh, the toilet keys. Because there's a key for it. Yeah, because there's a little chain on it. Excellent. Right, that should do, right? Let's just say, we're never coming back here again. Because the manager will literally kill me. If he was that angry about his toilet brush, I've just stolen his chain and his paper towel. So... yeah, we're never, ever, 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 ever going back to that club. In my life. Under pain of death. Right, Ultar, I got this hand towel. Will this do for your bloody Jeep? Your massive Jeep?
Hello again, Ultar.
His most splendid and adventurous client.
Is this any use to you?
My friend, the very thing, yes.
There we go. Did it repair your taxi?
Ultar took the towel from me, cut it in 2 lengthways, and gave me half back.
Oh, sweet.
With his half, he did the kind of fan belt replacement that's normally done with stockings.
Now, if I knot the ends together, so... serviceable, yes? Very serviceable indeed.
Excellent.
Stockings might work on a Bentley, but on a truck, the coarse toweling did the job nicely.
Come along, my friend. You want to see the bull's head? Yes.
I can't say I've ever repaired a Bentley with stockings. Right, off we go, Ultar. To the bull's head. This cost me $50 to get out here, so this better be worth it. Oh, I see it. Yeah, okay, it does look good like a bull, doesn't it? After a long hike up the mountain, we made it to the top. We take the branch. That looks interesting. Oh, we gotta scale down. Oh. Yeah, just I love how George just shoved stuff in his coat.
I damaged that tree enough for one day.
So what's down the crack then? Got an abseil, right? Nope. Shrug. Okay, we've got an abseil. Combine those two.
With a flourish, I tied the end of the towel to the stick with a textbook reef knot.
Yeah, but it's a tiny little stick. It's not going to carry your weight, George. But, you know, I guess it's worth a try.
I could see that crack would make a good anchor point.
Yep. I could see that a mile away. Some puzzles are a little bit more, like, obscure. But some puzzles are...
Well, that looked really safe. But I had no choice. I hadn't anticipated going mountaineering when I'd come to Syria.
Yeah. Go on, George. You got this. Yeah, see? It works. Look at that. Ooh, okay, so we're right in front of it now. That's the door. You can tell that's the door right there. But we've got to find a way of opening it.
I didn't like the idea of putting my hand in there. But there was something in there. A metal ring.
Oh.
As wide as my hand.
Ooh. Give it a
I
yank.
took a firm hold of the ring and pulled. Whoa there!
Aha! We're in. Whoa, look at this.
Around the corner, I found the corpse.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Who's this guy?
Oh my God. Klausner? Large as life and twice as dead. I'd hardly had time to accept the fact when I heard the door mechanism start up again. Oh man, no! The door had slammed shut, trapping me. I had a bad feeling about how Klausner had died.
Right. R.I.P.
I
Klaus.
couldn't think of anything to do with the statue, apart from scaring small children with it. A stone head bearing 3 bearded faces.
Yep.
It was a strange image, but a powerful one, redolent with antiquity and ancient mysteries. Sure was an ugly one, though.
Yeah. Yes, this is Klaus now.
Okay, all right.
We're going to go through his pockets. He's been here a while.
Hey, what's this? I'd found some kind of lens, a very old lens made from a very hard glass. That settled it. The knight on the manuscript had been holding a lens the whole time,
so that's must be
not a crystal ball.
Right. That's what was here.
I'd searched Klausner once and knew that the lens was the only thing he'd been carrying. No
Right.
portable phone, no demolition charges, no 5-course meal. You'd think
Damn.
international conspirators would go around better equipped. Without getting too close, I couldn't see any marks of violence, apart from his fingertips being scraped raw, and that seemed self-inflicted. Klausner had been pretty smart to get this far, but he was still dead.
Yes. Okay, let's go have a look at the stone tablet, which looks like UK and Scotland.
I couldn't take
Or
the
UK.
inscription with me, and I didn't have a notebook or a camera to record it. All I could do was stare at it and try to memorize it.
Okay, so we've got Scotland, England, Wales.
In occidenta cita est, in ora mundi.
No Ireland, though. Look, Ireland's
Okay.
completely missing.
That would have to do. The mount's opening. It must be Ultar. My God, if he comes in, we'll both be trapped. Ultar, don't come in. It's a trap. Stay where you are.
Run, George, run!
You.
Ah,
Hello, Mr. Stobbart. We meet in a most unusual
oh
place.
shit, it's the clown.
Please, do not make any sudden moves. I have no desire to maim you.
Did you say maim?
I did. Dead men tell no tales, as you say. And I want to hear everything that you have to tell me.
And what if I don't want to talk?
Then I shall, most regrettably, have to kill you.
This guy I don't think
Rest
is a bad
assured,
guy.
however, that I am an excellent shot you would not suffer.
Oh, that's good. Believe me, I'm really assured.
He's
It is
trying to
right
stop the
up
Templars.
here. I think we should conduct our business outside.
Why should I make myself an easier target?
If I fire at you, Mr. Stobbart, I shall hit you even in here. But, unfortunately, my marksmanship will suffer. It could be the difference between hitting you in the leg or the groin.
Boy, it sure is hot in here.
No sudden moves, Mr. Stobbart.
Right. How are we going to get out of this one? I think I remember, like...
Now then, where shall we start?
How about being bosom buddies and you putting that gun away?
Klausner, do you know where he is?
We'll be honest.
Yep, he's dead. Just around the corner of the cave. You want to look?
I'll take your word for it. How did he die?
Starvation or dehydration by the look of it.
He was caught in this trap you were shouting about.
Yeah.
Yes. I suspected as much. The Templars were not ones to give away their secrets lightly. Was he carrying anything of importance?
Yeah, we're just gonna be honest with him.
Yeah, he was carrying some sort of lens. I've got it with me.
Give it to me.
I don't think so.
Don't be a fool, Mr. Stobbart.
If I give it to you, what's to stop you killing me?
What is to stop me killing you anyway?
You might hit the lens.
Not if I shoot you in the head.
When I fall, the lens might get broken.
Yes. You plead convincingly, Mr. Stobbart.
I'm being honest with him, at least.
Perhaps you will live to see another day. Perhaps. Was there anything else?
Yep.
Well, there was something in Latin up on the wall.
What did it say?
In accidenta cita est, in ora mundi.
Ah, the words of Caesar. Yes, that makes sense.
Well, I know that roughly it means to the west, to the edge of the world. But what the heck is that about?
It tells me where the sword of Baphomet lies.
Right.
Mr. Stobbart, I am sure that you are just what you appear to be.
Right.
A gifted amateur.
That's me.
Thanks, I think.
But I can no longer tolerate your interference. There is far more at stake than you realize.
Right.
I cannot risk you inadvertently helping my enemies.
Okay, I don't think this
So
is the
what are you
bad
gonna
guy.
do?
I regret that we must end this here and now.
What exactly do you mean?
I am a professional. You will feel no pain.
Oh,
Right.
man. You're gonna kill me?
Your only choice now is whether you die like a man or like a dog.
Woof. Let's be a man.
Okay, you're the boss. I'll take my medicine.
You are an honorable man, Mr. Stobbart, a rare breed. I should like to shake your hand.
Yeah. Well, what the heck?
Use the buzzer.
It was a long way down. Below, I could see Ultar's truck.
Use the buzzer. Use the buzzer.
Okay, let's get this over with.
I didn't have enough time. Oh, shit. I was trying to use the buzzer. Not the buzzard! Not what I was talking about. Pick at my groin. Anyway, we have the... Oh, God, it saves here. There we go. Punch him. Fucking run. Oh. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's how we do it, and then we kick the gun. Oh, jump off the cliff! Yay, we did it! Whoa, that was a good one. Go, Walter, go! Drive, you mad fool! Woo! Okay, we did it. Right, so I was trying to go for the gap, but actually what you had to do is jump into the truck.
Luckily, the canopy on Ultar's truck broke my fall.
Thank goodness for that.
The worst part of the experience was Ultar's driving.
What about the lens? Is it still in one piece?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's good to see you again, George.
Really? Well, I have to say, I'd have enjoyed Syria a lot more if you'd been there.
I wouldn't have been much help. Anyway, you did just fine on your own.
Right, so I think I know where the lens has to go.
Have you any idea what this lens might be used for?
As a magnifying glass, obviously.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
There is a statue in Montfaucon that has like a telescope, and I think it is used there.
That's the face of the statue I saw at the bull's head.
Yeah. We've got the bull.
That's the clue that led me to Spain.
That's Spain. What's this one?
The Knights Scroll bears a phrase in Latin. Through my teachings, you will be enlightened. And that's not a crystal ball. It's the lens I found in Marib.
So this is the one we're trying to solve right now. Yeah, I think I know where to go.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Okay.
You carry on doing what you're doing, Nico, with your cat pillow. I'll be back in a bit. I've got a plan. Yeah, beat the assassin to the Templar artifact in Syria.
Pardon?
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all, monsieur. It will be my pleasure to help you.
Okay. Let's ask about the stained glass window.
You must be proud to have such an incredible collection of stained glass.
Pride is a sin, monsieur, but it is hard not to marvel when the light shines through them. It is a fine example of the artisan's genius.
Yeah.
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
You have come to the right place, if that is your interest. Many of them were executed in the square outside. It was a disgrace to France.
I
Well,
agree.
the Pope was right behind it, though.
Yeah, but...
Clement V was a man of mammon, not of God.
That's kind of forthright for a priest, isn't it?
You think so? It is hard to be sure what happened. It is so long ago.
That's good.
What do you make of this chalice?
It certainly looks very old.
About as old as this church, I think.
There seems to be an engraving on it.
Yeah? What does it say?
I do not know, it is very tarnished. With your permission, I could try
Yeah, go
polishing it. I promise I will be very careful.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
That'd be very good of you.
This shouldn't take very long. Feel free to look around.
Okay. Right, we're distracting him with this.
Okay, thanks.
While he's busy doing that, I think this is where we use the lens.
The lens fitted
Yeah,
into the end
here
of the
we go.
scroll like a hand into a glove.
Then we look through the scroll, like a telescope.
Hey! A Knight Templar burning at the stake, and a date.
Oh yeah, MC something I can see.
Let me see.
MCC.
MCCCXIV.
1,
That's
13,
13,
14.
14.
Yeah, there we go. I was getting there, 13, 14.
The Templars were demonstrating a pretty good grasp of physics. If the dissolution hadn't happened, we'd have had cold fusion power last century. A Knight Templar.
I don't think there's anything else to this. Right, and now he should have finished polishing my chalice. Look how shiny that thing is.
Hello again, Father.
A shiny, shiny cup.
Hey, thanks.
It is my pleasure, monsieur.
What was the writing on the chalice?
It was not writing, my mistake. It was a coat of arms.
Right.
The remarkable thing is that it seems very familiar.
Right?
Yeah?
Oui, I think I have seen it on that wall tomb in the far corner.
Oh!
That winged horse is quite distinct.
It's the tomb of the Spanish...
Boy, what a shine you got on this.
Merci. It is all in the wrist action.
Did you know that the center window conceals an image of a man burning at the stake?
The burning man?
What, you knew?
That there was a hidden image? No. But the church has a reputation for being haunted.
Okay.
Many times, people have claimed to have seen the burning man in the window. But when others they look, there is nothing. Perhaps the light has to be just so for the figure to appear.
Yeah, or maybe you need a special lens.
I'd say... Okay.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
It's one of these tombs, didn't we? We said we'd find the tomb and where the body of that... the old lady's...
Now that my attention had been drawn to it,
Ah,
there was
here.
no mistake. There was no name on it. But the coat of arms was undeniably the Pegasus
Vasconcelos.
of the De Vasconcelos family.
The
I'd found the
Vasconcelos.
last resting place of Don Carlos. My eye was drawn to the biblical references carved into the edge of the tomb.
Yes.
Hey, maybe these biblical references mean something. Psalms 32:7, John 4:11, Corinthians 1:4-5, and just one more, Psalms 22:21. I may not be perfect, but I've got a memory like a steel trap. The chalice had led me to these inscriptions, but it looked like a happy coincidence to me. After all, the de Vasconcelos arms were already on the manuscript. Nope, I was still convinced that the chalice had some significance all of its own.
Right. Well, what's the Bible references? Because I don't know the Bible. The priest will, though.
Hello again, Father.
Might be a clue.
Bonjour, monsieur. How pleasant to speak to you again.
Might be a clue.
How long have you worked here?
Hardly work, monsieur. This is a calling. I have been helping Father Flambert for nearly 6 months now.
Okay.
I guess you don't know much about the history of this church, then.
Just a little.
I'm unsure of where to go next, so let's have a look at the hints, shall we? What does it say we need to do? I saw a statue with 3 faces of Temple Cave in Syria. On the manuscript, 3 faces are reflected on a mirror. Perhaps a familiar academic can help. Ah, okay. We need to go see our good old mate at the museum. And we'll go speak to Andre Labino. I'm bad with names, so it takes me a while to remember people's names. Alright, Andre. How's it going, mate?
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie. Where have you been? Nicole said you were away.
Syria.
I just returned from Syria.
Syria? On the trail of the Templars?
Oh, yes.
It's a long story, but I found the bull's head. It was referred to on the manuscript, remember?
Yes. What is it?
A secret cave built into a high cliff face. In the cave, I discovered a map bearing a phrase in Latin. In accidenta sita est in ora mundi.
The island of Britain.
Lies at the edge of the world, to the west.
Strange. That map seems to contain a series of pointers.
I did say so.
Like I said, it's a treasure map.
Okay.
While I was in Syria, I discovered a strange pagan statue. It was like a head with 3 bearded faces. Horrible.
Right.
That sounds as if it could be Baphomet, the idol described by the Templars.
Okay, right.
The poor Knights of Christ had an idol that looked like that?
Allegedly. The description of the idol came from the evidence extracted by the Inquisition.
Oh, okay.
Mind you, not one statue or idol was ever found on Templar property. Until now, that is. Just last month, a statue of Baphomet was unearthed right here in Paris.
Oh.
Where?
At the Institut Hermetique de Naval.
Oh.
The statue is beneath the foundations.
Oh, well, we've got to
It
go
was
see it.
discovered by some workmen while renovating the building.
Right. Oh, I want to go
Can
see
you
it.
tell me any more about the statue of Baphomet?
It's a fearful image, even now. A bearded head. The base of the statue is carved with Templar symbols. One of the workmen noticed a curious stain at the base. He claimed it looked like blood.
Blood?
Could
That's
be.
right.
What do you make of this cup, Andre?
It's a 14th century communion vessel. Spanish, probably.
You sure know your onions.
Okay, cool. Right. So,
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
let's go see if we can go to the... Okay, so where's the statue of Baphomet then? Ah, the place that says Site de Baphomet. We'll go there, shall we? I'm assuming it's down here. Ah, of course, a security guard. Right, okay.
Hi. Excuse me?
Oui?
Can I go see the statue, please?
What do you know about the Knights Templar? There was a long pause during which the guard said nothing. Then he said,
Nothing.
nothing at all?
Is this a test?
What, like a history pop test?
No, like a test.
Okay, yes, it's a test.
Then I know absolutely nothing about the Templars.
Right.
So, what exactly are you doing here?
I'm guarding. You expect to find me shearing sheep?
Take it easy, I just didn't realize you were a guard.
I mean, the uniform's a dead giveaway.
I'd like to know what you're guarding, please.
That's a secret.
It wouldn't happen to be an archaeological site, would it?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm telling you.
Then why ask?
I had a feeling this was no normal hole in the ground.
Yeah.
The guard was being amazingly evasive. It was going to take more than goodwill to get past him.
Yeah. Okay. Check my hand.
I was going to have to get rid of this thing. It was dead.
Oh, we broke our hand
Talk
buzzer.
to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
What's in here?
There was a closed door with toilet scratched into the cheap veneer.
That door's locked, monsieur.
Okay, and there's a doorway here with a button. Oh, a thermostat.
The doorway led to an old utility closet that had lost its door.
Okay.
There was nothing interesting in there.
Oh, okay. Play with the thermostat.
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial.
Oh. And there's a phone there. Okay. We somehow need to get past this guy.
I didn't think that the guard would just let me waltz past. Besides, I had a hunch that door was locked.
Yeah, probably. Would you like to see my cup?
I thought better of showing him the chalice. He might be on the conspiracy's payroll, and I didn't want to risk it.
Very
Oui.
true.
You have...
A sudden urge to sing. Care to join me?
No, no singing in here.
But I just want to sing. I go to the toilet.
Trying to get into a locked washroom. I had the strongest feeling of deja vu.
Do I need to go
I'd like
find
to
a
use
brush?
the washroom, but the door's locked.
Oh, that's no problem. You can have the key.
Thanks.
Oh, that was easy. Thank you.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
He's just letting me into the bathroom. Oh, okay, sure. I'll just walk in off the street and use your locked toilet.
I didn't want any coal.
Oh, why not? What about the soap?
I didn't want to use that unless I really had to.
Oh. I know what we have to do. I, like, very vaguely remember pressing the key into the soap and then using the plaster and the water to make my own key.
I made an impression of the big key in the cake of soap.
Yep. Kind of like what we did in Ireland.
I carefully sprinkled the plaster into the soap mold I'd made of the key.
But we have to make it look metallic, so we have to snick some paint, I think. Several minutes later. There we go. We have a convincing key.
Well, it had taken a while, but I had made myself a completely unconvincing plaster key. Way too fragile to use in a lock. I'd have to substitute it for the real one. Trouble was, it looked like plaster and not metal. Then again, that plaster statue in Syria hadn't looked like stone until I'd been a bit artful with it.
Yeah.
Maybe I could improve the key as well.
Yep. Okay, so I don't think we used the... No. Okay, there's definitely some paint outside. Let's go and see if we can go use the paint, and then we can give him the keys back then.
Hey, monsieur.
Yes?
Don't go with my keys.
Oh yeah, sorry. Ah, there's the paint pot. That is a grey paint pot. That is what we need. But this guy's not gonna.
Hey, monsieur, get away from my paint pot.
Okay.
I should think so. Meddling with a man's paint pot. Puh.
Alright, we need to distract this guy.
Do you mind if I use the phone?
Be my guest. I'm paid to guard this door. The phone can look after itself.
Okay. Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Nico?
George, what have you discovered?
Nothing yet.
A dodgy
Nothing.
man.
Is something wrong?
No.
George, why are you calling me?
Oh, no reason. I just wanted to hear your voice.
You did. Well, this is my voice saying, don't bother me, I'm busy.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, that was a waste of time. Oh, it says use
Couldn't
Let's use the phone. Again.
Hello.
Hey, Nico.
Hi, Nico. It's me. I'm at the excavation site.
Goodbye, George.
No, wait a minute. I need your help.
What kind of help? I told you I'm busy.
Oh,
This will only take a few minutes, I promise.
can you chat to the painter for a second?
Okay, what do you want me to do?
I want you to keep somebody on the phone for a while.
Who?
A painter. I need to get at his pot.
Oh,
Ah.
okay.
Stay on the line. I'll go and get him.
Aha. Okay. Yeah. So we go get the painter now. So in the Last of is that the Last of Us? I know it's just what's happening with social media went nuts. It's filling in parts, regardless of the details. It's such a good game. It's really good. Really good. Uncharted series is really good from them as well. Right, Mr. Painter
Hi,
Man.
me again.
There's a lady on the phone
What
to speak to you.
now?
You've got a phone call.
For me? Are you certain?
It's a woman. She sounded hot.
What woman? She must be mistaken, monsieur.
Well, she asked for that hunk of a man with the nicotine fingers and his ass hanging out of his pants.
Certainly sounds like me. Stand back. It wouldn't do to keep the lady from her hunk.
Right, he's off. See you later, mate. Oh my god. Okay, let's put the plaster key in the put. There we go, we now have a convincing key. And painted hands.
The plaster key had soaked up the paint nicely, and now looked pretty convincing. Still felt like plaster, though.
Cool, right, we now have the key.
Well, monsieur, what a strange woman. She was all over me, and then suddenly, nothing but abuse.
Oh.
Really?
What? Abuse? Ah, well, I have a cigarette to finish. And monsieur, if she calls again, I am not available.
Strange that, isn't it? It's really strange. Really weird.
I need to use the toilet again.
I got a really
Again?
bad belly.
Already?
I have this problem. How technical do you want me to get?
Oh, never mind. Here's the key.
It's my irritated bowels.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir.
Right. Now we go into the bathroom. We swap the keys over. That's the plan. I don't know how we're going to get rid of the guard, mind you. But that's the general gist of it.
Quickly and without fuss, I swapped the fake key for the real thing.
Aha, there we go. Yeah, you take it easy, Potato. I'll see you around soon. You sleep well. Okay, so we have a key. That's a good start. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, the thermostat.
I couldn't imagine. A thermostat was mounted over a radiator. The radiator was pumping out heat as the thermostat was cranked right over to full.
Oh.
No wonder it was warm in here, even with the door open to the chill of fall. I couldn't imagine. A guard stood by a door I guessed led to the excavation. He looked pretty pompous. Well, not so much pretty, just pompous.
Let's ask him about the thermostat, shall we? Maybe.
Hi again.
What is...
Yes, okay, here we go.
It sure is hot in here.
I have to have the door open to allow the workmen access, so why not? I turn the heat up.
You could wrap up warm.
I have my gloves if it gets cold, but why bother when it's warm anyway?
Talk to you later.
Right.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Try turning it down.
I turned the heating off.
Wait for him to put his gloves on then, I guess. Okay, he's getting cold now. Ah, here we go. Give him the keys.
What is it?
I held my breath and hoped that he wouldn't notice the substitution.
Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
Okay. We're good. Now what?
Hi again.
What is it?
No, we're not going to the
Talk
bath.
to you
Au revoir.
We got the real key, but
I didn't think that I had a hunch that door was locked.
it is locked, but somehow we need to get rid of him. Talk to Nico again. Say sorry. Maybe.
Hi, Nico. It's me again.
I'd guessed. What do you want this time?
What did you say to the painter?
I shan't repeat it, Josh.
Look, I need to get the guard out of the way. Could you call back and ask him to get the painter again?
Okay, I'll call back soon.
Okay, now we just have to wait and be patient now. You're going to answer it, you chump.
This looked like a good place to watch things develop.
Okay, we're going to sit and watch what's happening.
Hey, you. It's the phone.
Yeah? Who is it?
How should I know? What am I, your social secretary?
It's not a chick, is it?
Yes, it's a woman. Are you going to answer it?
Does she have a warm, sensual voice like molten chocolate?
Yes, she has a really sexy voice. Now get a move on.
I'm not talking to her.
I can see that. You're wasting time talking to me.
No, you don't understand. I refuse to talk to her.
You refuse. You refuse. I'm wasting valuable time.
Don't make me laugh. Your time valuable? You just
Okay.
stand around all day.
Argument
I
happening.
have a highly responsible job. Ha! Don't me, you elephantine oaf. My job is important.
Impossible. They would have hired somebody competent in that case.
Meaning what?
Instead of which they hired a dismal rent-a-cop like you.
He's about to ruin this whole man's career.
All epaulettes and no brains.
Why, you...
This looked set to carry on for some time. It was too good an opportunity to miss.
Yes. Now we're going to go break into the excavation. We did it! We're in. There we go. Ta-da! Ah, hello. That's definitely a statue of Baphomet. Do I have a nose at it? Eerily quiet in here.
Now there's a familiar face. There was no doubt about it. It was the same sort of idol I'd seen in Syria, Baphomet. The Templars had certainly been through here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what's this hole on the floor? Oh, did you put the chalice in there?
Close up, the pattern didn't make any sort of sense. It fanned out around an axis point, a kind of focus to one side.
I think this goes in here. Yes, it does. Because it's shiny now.
And there it was, decoded by the curves of the chalice.
Aha.
The image of a church.
We did it. Which church, though?
I found out what the chalice
Is it in
was
Spain?
for.
You've solved the puzzle?
Yeah, there was a distorted picture at the Baphomet site. When I viewed it in the polished surface of the chalice, it changed.
Or the
What
church
did
of
it show?
Montfaucon.
A picture of a church with a square tower.
Now, where's that then? I should return the chalice to the Countess. Oh, okay. We've got to go back to Spain. Okay. Villa de Vasconcelos.
I'd been planning to return the chalice anyway, but I hadn't expected the trail to bring me here. The Villa de Vasconcelos was as picturesque as ever. The weather was still clear.
Blue
And
skies.
Lopez was still watering the damn lawn. I was beginning to suspect that he was surgically attached to that hose.
Yes.
Hi there, Lopez. How's tricks?
Senor Stobbart, how pleasant to see you. You are
Oh, he's
back.
nice to me now.
Fine, thanks. Is the Countess in?
She is waiting for you. I will show you up.
Good
It's
plan.
okay, I know the way.
Senor Stobbart, I feel I owe you an apology.
No, you don't.
I was
Oh!
impolite on our first meeting.
Yeah, you were.
Look, Lopez, just forget about it. I came on like a snake oil merchant. I wouldn't have trusted me in your shoes.
You do not understand. Finding the chalice has given my lady a new lease of life.
Yeah.
It's a marvel. She smiles, she laughs. The tradesmen are saying that she is on Prozac.
Oh, bless him. At least he's being nice to me now. Oh, there's a square tower over there. Hello, I'm back, Countess.
Senor Stobbart. Oh, what a pleasure. Please, sit down.
Hi, Countess. The pleasure's all mine. I've brought back your chalice.
And it's shiny.
Why? You've had it cleaned.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I met an obliging priest with a soft cloth.
Have you resolved the Templar mystery?
No, not yet. I don't even know what it is I'm after.
There are many stories of the Knights secreting great wealth away.
Yep.
Whatever. All I know is I don't want the bad guys to get it.
Ah, to be young and live in a world of moral absolutes.
Right, so...
I discovered something amazing with that chalice. In Paris, I found a church where they recognized the coat of
we
arms.
can tell her where he
I
is.
found the tomb of Don Carlos de Vasconcelos.
You are sure? There can be no mistake?
It's his coat of
The
arms.
coat of arms on the chalice matches the one on the tomb.
Incredible. You have my most profound thanks. I must go there as soon as possible.
Yeah? Well, I'd be happy to show you the city.
Oh, that's sweet.
There's something else that I discovered carved on Don Carlos's tomb. Biblical references.
Oh, she might know.
What are the references, Senor Stobbart?
Psalms 32:7, Corinthians.
I am not a good enough scholar to know the Bible chapter and verse. I meant, what are the quotations?
You know, I forgot to ask the priest.
Oh no, don't tell me we're going to go back to Paris.
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
Okay. There's a Bible in the chapel though, right? I'm pretty sure there was a Bible in the chapel. We could go and just look at that. That'd be the easiest way of doing it. Whether that's the actual way of doing it, I don't know. But let's find out. Sorry, Lopez, walking on your grass and all that. Maybe you should have built a path to the chapel. Or the mausoleum, or whatever it is. Nice view.
I wanted to go swimming, but I didn't have the time.
It's a lovely view. Right, okay, let's go into the mausoleum. Okay, it's open. I was going to say, is it locked? And I've got to go get the key for it. Okay, Bible. Here we go.
It was the Spanish. It was the.
Okay, let's go back to the Countess then and use the Bible. I think that's probably what we're going to do. Bible and Countess. Let's work these out. She likes a puzzle too.
Hello again. Here's the Bible from the mausoleum.
Let's work this out, shall we?
Very well. Let us begin. The first reference.
Psalms 32:7.
Thou art my hiding place. Thou shalt preserve me from trouble. Thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance. My hiding place.
Ah.
Don't get your hopes up too high. This might just be leading us to where we found the chalice.
You are right, of course. The next.
Okay, John 4:11.
John 4:11. Here. The well is deep. The next. Quickly.
Okay. Corinthians
The well.
4:5.
Here it is. Will bring to light the hidden things. Any more?
Just one. Psalms again. 22:21.
Save me from the lion's mouth, for thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorns. The last is confusing. Lions, unicorns, what does it mean?
I can't guess.
Salient points seem to be a hiding place and a deep well. In no sense is the mausoleum a well, Senor Stobbart.
Do you
Is
have
there a well in the ground?
I'd say, is there a well on the
I
grounds?
don't know. I suppose that there must have been once upon a time. Lopez is the man to ask about anything pertaining to the estate.
Right, well, let's go see if we can find a well.
I'll just have another look around.
Very well.
Well. Right, Lopez. Got a question for you, my friend.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Well,
You must know just about everything that there is to know about this place.
See, I have lived my whole life here in the service of the Vasconcelos.
Do you know of a well anywhere around here?
Well, si, senor. This used to be a fortified villa. How can you last a siege without water?
very true.
Great. So where is it?
How should I know? The well was covered over in the last century. It was dangerous, you see.
And you have no idea where it was?
None. It was hidden even before my grandfather's time.
Oh.
Well, you must have a vague idea of where the well is.
It must have been in the old house's courtyard, so that would put it around here.
Here? Okay. Now, how do we find it?
There might be a way. Let me think about it.
Any ideas yet?
Not as yet, Senor Stobbart. I shall give it more thought.
Any ideas yet?
Not as...
Okay, let's ask
So
about
the
this.
Countess feels that the curse is lifted.
I would not put it so strongly. Your discovery of the chalice was proof that the Templars never abandoned the De Vasconcelos.
Right,
It
yeah.
counts for a great deal with my lady.
What's the story behind the chalice vanishing?
When the Inquisition raided, in the absence of Don Carlos, it was believed that they had taken it.
But they didn't.
Naturally, they denied the charge, as they denied taking the children. And naturally, nobody believed them.
But
Yeah.
they were telling the truth. The chalice was hidden from them.
Yep,
You don't suppose they were telling the truth about the children as well, do you?
probably not.
Madre de Dios! I had not thought of that. But then what happened to them?
I don't know. If the Inquisition didn't take them, then who did?
You must speak to my lady of these.
Count on it. Do you know what they...
See,
Catch it.
adios.
Okay, so ask her about the children. Oh, what if they fell down the well? What if they fell down the well? Apparently, the game's telling me to go into the chapel, or the mausoleum, should I say. Close the window, maybe. I don't know. Okay. I mean, I haven't got a lighter or anything. Ah, hang on a minute. If we put, as I said, if we put the grease paint tissue on the pole and then light it with the candle. Ah, okay, and then light the candle. There we go. Well. I said we've got to wait for the candle to burn down. Oh shit, there's something inside the candle. What is it? The chess piece.
The candle had burnt brilliantly, but only for a couple of minutes. Some kind of special formulation, I guess. And had yielded up this. A complex shape expertly cut in stone. I figured it was some kind of key.
Ah, okay. So, oh no, my tissue's charred. Or maybe Lopez has had a thought about how to find the well. Maybe finding the key will jog his memory. Worth a shot, right?
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor.
Do you know what this is?
No, senor. Is it some kind of key?
Yeah, I think it probably is.
Where did you get it?
It was hidden inside the big candle in the mausoleum.
And you burnt it? I wondered what the light was I saw through the window. My lady will be furious. The candle was centuries old.
Ah.
Pretty sure she's not going to be that bothered.
Any ideas yet?
We are looking for a source of water, see?
Yes.
Yes.
For generations, the Spanish country folk have had a secret
Dowsing
way
rods.
of locating water.
Dowsing
Even
rods,
if
right?
it is meters beneath the ground.
Ah, you're not talking about water dousing, are you?
Eh?
You know, you get a stick and walk around until the stick twitches and dig there.
Oh, you've heard of it.
Yeah, I think most of the planet has. Okay, let's get a stick.
Uno momento. It must be a special stick. A Y of hazel.
Right. Do you have any hazel trees?
See? Here. That is hazel.
Where? I didn't see where he was pointing.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios.
Oh, this, up here? The hazel tree. Oh, okay.
I went over to find a suitable stick. I don't believe it. There wasn't a single usable Y-shaped branch on the whole damn thing.
Oh.
So that was what a hazel tree looks like.
Maybe there's another hazel tree somewhere? Ah, another hazel tree. Ah, here we go. Y-shaped branch on here?
I went over to find a suitable stick. Aha!
Right, Lopez, we found the stick. We have a suitable stick in tow. No. Right, okay, Lopez. Find me
Hi,
some
Lopez.
water.
Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Well, I got my divining rod. Now what?
Simplicity itself, senor. Hold the wand at the upper ends of the Y. Apply a little tension with your wrists so that the slightest movement of the wand's tip is clear, and walk slowly and steadily over the area.
Sounds easy enough. We'll find this well in no time.
This is going to take a while, isn't it? If he could stop using the hose, that might be... I got this. Lopez has got bored. Oh dear. playing lawn darts now. Oh my god. Yeah, you got one in. Well done, Lopez.
Senor Stobbart, you've found something.
Have I?
This is it. This is where we find the secret of the Templars. Hidden here for hundreds of years.
That's not it, is it?
Lost from the sight of man until now.
Not there, is it?
The mystery is revealed.
It's a tin can.
I've
Oh.
been walking up and down with a twig in my hands, looking for a tin can.
It had water in it. That's what the dowsing stick must have detected.
I'd have to check with an archaeologist, but I don't think the Templars left that.
In truth, Senor Stobbart, the loan was laid many, many years ago. This can could date back to the Napoleonic Wars.
I doubt
Get
it.
rid of it and I'll try it again. Lopez threw the can away. It seemed to fall an awfully long way.
Wait. We accidentally found it.
The splash at the end confirmed what we both
Lopez, you
suspected.
genius!
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
Accidental
It
genius.
has been here all the time. All those years and nobody found it.
Stood in awe for a moment, marveling at the secrets all around us.
Huh. Nice.
I could have fallen down that.
I mean, yeah, true. Right. Thanks, Lopez. You lower me down. Okay.
The well had been lost for decades at least. The air was cool after the noon sun, but that's not what gave me goosebumps. I have a really, really bad feeling about this.
Right. Okay.
I'd need tools to move all that stuff. Heavy equipment that just wasn't available.
Yeah. There's a lion's head, though.
From a distance, the lion's head had been impressive. Close up, it was frightening. Hey, one of the fangs is a separate piece.
Oh. Move it.
I could hear the sound of a lot of stone moving, and I knew I was in danger.
Run, George! Whoa. That was close.
Oh, very funny, you psychos.
Senor Stobbart! Senor Stobbart!
That was a bit too
Are
close.
you all right?
I'm good, cheers!
It's okay, Lopez, I'm fine.
Que susto me has dado! You gave me a scare!
Nice try, Templars.
Darkness.
I wished that I had Leary's flashlight now. It just felt like a pitted stone wall. I'd almost been killed for the sake of a red herring.
Doubt it.
In the deep shadows, it was hard to make anything out.
Have we got anything... I can see the hole there.
It was a long way down. The brilliant midday sun shone almost directly down the shaft, and I still couldn't see the water. I'd already risked my neck with one death-defying leap in Syria. I wasn't about to push my luck again.
Yeah, that's fair. Can we use the hand buzzer as like a reflective surface? No? I obviously don't have it. Let's go back up again. Then maybe we come back down with something, like a mirror? Wait, there's a mirror in the house, I think. Yeah, here it is. Mirror. I remember, like, mousing over it earlier and just thinking, oh, it's a mirror. Cool. I was talking about reflective surfaces, so... Well shaft. There you go.
There, in the middle of the door, I could see some kind of socket. It looked like this wasn't quite the dead end it had seemed.
Nope. That's where we use the stone key on the stone socket. Just walk behind the door. Hopefully we're not going to get locked in like we did.
Open sesame! Another secret door.
Hopefully we don't get locked in like we did in Syria. Oh. Oh no! Kids. Shit.
Before I left, though, there was one last thing to do.
Return her chess piece.
You won't be needing that replacement piece anymore, Countess. I found it with the children.
Yeah.
You'll probably want to be alone for a while. I'll be out in the garden with Lopez.
Yeah, we did it. We reunited her with her family. Oh, that's really sweet. But what did that get us? Oh, hi, Andre.
George, welcome back.
Come in, George. It's good to see you again.
Is it?
Sure. What did you find in Spain?
Without Andre, we wouldn't have got this far, George.
Yeah, I know.
True. He has helped. If he is a bit of a know-it-all.
The clues led to an underground chamber at the bottom of a well. The Templars had left a tapestry showing a chessboard. The white pieces were vastly outnumbered. There was a stream running across the board, and a Templar knight on a horse.
Does it mean anything to you, Andre?
No, nothing.
Oh.
Maybe we should tell Andre what else you found, George.
There's a map and a Latin inscription to the west at the edge of the world.
George found that in a cave in Syria.
Yeah, where the assassin almost killed me.
Then we've got the burning of Jacques de Molay and the date, 1314.
From the window of the church in Montfaucon Square, one of the few places where nobody tried to kill me.
Yeah.
Then we have the image of a church that George found at the excavation. I don't recall anyone trying to kill you there either, George.
And finally we have the tapestry in Spain. Did I mention I almost got killed there?
Yeah.
Not yet, but I'm sure you're about to.
It was only my cat-like reflexes that saved me from certain death.
Cat-like reflexes, eh?
And while I was risking life and limb, where were you, Andre? Getting your glasses fogged up over an Etruscan vase?
That's enough, boys. Can we get back to saving the world?
Of course. My apologies.
He started it.
Well, the Latin phrase are the words of Julius Caesar. He was
Right.
describing the island of Britain.
Are you sure? The map didn't look much like Britain.
How
It
come
did.
Caesar described Britain as being at the edge of the world?
To the Romans, the Mediterranean was the center of the universe. Britain was a remote, unfriendly place, inhabited by blue-painted savages.
It hasn't changed much,
They
Fair.
stopped painting themselves blue.
except when they go to a football match.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
used an extract from a plant called woad, Icetis tinctoria. The Scots were using it until fairly recently in the wars with the English.
Fairly recently? I don't recall the Scots being at war with the English. How recently are you talking about?
1700s?
I believe William Wallace's men used it in the 13th century. They might well have been using it as late as
You can't remember, can you?
1314.
Ah, we're back onto that, are we?
Andre, what is it? What do you mean?
1314 in Scotland.
Right.
The Battle of Bannockburn.
That would explain the stream on the chessboard. That's what a burn is. Right, Andre? As in Bannockburn?
Right, George. And it gets better. Tradition has it that the Scots were helped by a shock force of, well, can't you guess?
Knights Templar?
Yes, a group of outlawed Templars.
Oh.
They are said to have turned the tide for the Scots.
And it all ends at a church in the Isle of Britain at Bannockburn in a church.
What are we waiting for? I'll call a cab.
Right.
I can't go.
Andre, you've been loads of help, but
What George is trying to say is that you shouldn't feel guilty.
I was?
We understand you've got commitments.
Right.
But listen, we have to hurry. Let's go, George.
We'll see it through. Oh, and, don't worry about us.
Okay, Scotland. Here we go. I think this is like right at the end, actually.
It must be dawn.
Oh, I guess so. And we must be nearly there. Somewhere, out there in the dark, is Scotland. We've come a long way together to get here.
Yeah. Let's hope it was worth it.
Yep.
I wonder where Khan is now.
Forget about him. He must be miles away.
I don't think so.
There's something I've been meaning to say to you, Nico.
Is this the right time and place, George?
There might not be another time. I don't want to waste this chance.
You don't need to say anything. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. But here, with you. Now.
Okay, fair enough.
Do you want to look after this ticket?
Not me. I don't want to get involved with the British Railways official.
Okay. Look at the old lady.
The old lady reminded me of my grandmother. Except, of course, that this old lady was still alive.
Ah.
Pardon me?
Yes, my dear.
Do you know what time we're due in Stirling?
6:15, but we're running 8 minutes late.
Okay.
Have you ever seen this man before?
An interesting-looking fellow.
Interesting. He's a killer.
And that's not interesting?
Scottish accent's a bit weird.
Does the name Merlin mean anything to you?
Merlin, a master of illusions. Oh, you said Merlin? Then no, nothing.
Ah.
Do you know what this is?
Yes, I do. A young friend of mine shook my hand with one just the other day.
Yeah? Well, that's outrageous. He should be shot.
Perhaps. Still, his intentions were good.
Okay.
Do you know Stirling well?
Yes, I do. Is that where you two lovebirds abound?
Yeah,
It's one of the places we thought we'd see on our holiday.
Be sure to visit the castle, won't you?
Oh, I'm sure it's a neat place. But we are not really interested in history, are we, George?
No.
Stirling's
I
lovely.
suppose espresso bars and boogie-woogie are more your cup of tea.
I bet to Stirling.
That's right. There's nothing George enjoys
Oh, yeah.
more than a good boogie.
Good boogie woogie. We love a boogie woogie. What are you reading?
What's the book you're reading?
Oh, it's something I picked up at the station. A medieval detective story. Quite well written for that kind of thing. It's been out of print for years.
What's the title of the book?
The Crooked Crusader Caper by Molly Pegram.
Pegram?
I assumed the author was a woman, but apparently not. His real name is...
Professor Nigel Pegram.
Yep.
That's right. Do you know him?
No, I never met him.
George is a great fan of his, though.
Is there a church called St. Ninian's at Stirling?
Yes, there is. And I know why you're going there.
Oh, really?
You do?
Of course I do. It's obvious you're in love.
Oh, yeah.
You're eloping, and they say romance is dead.
We still got the
Would
red
you
nose.
believe that this clown's nose led us to being on this train tonight?
I would indeed.
No, honestly, You would?
Certainly. You have an honest face.
It has been a long journey. Let's go for a wander, maybe.
Where are you going, George?
Do I need to spell it out?
Don't snap at me. If you're going to take a leak, why don't you say so?
Okay, I'm going to take a leak.
Hello. Wait a second. That's
L-E-A-K.
that's
Tickets, please.
Oh, hi.
that's the Templar guy.
That's a standard full-price peak return. Don't you have a senior citizen's rail card?
I rarely travel by train. My ticket is perfectly valid, is it not?
Well, yeah, but you could have saved up to a third of the cost.
I do not need to indulge in puffling thriftiness.
Blimey, you're a funny old bird and no mistake.
I recognize that guy.
Tickets, please, sir.
Here.
Off to Stirling, eh?
Yes, we are.
Well, I hope you won't be disappointed. It's a miserable place this time of year. Still, there's plenty of pubs and a lovely view from the castle.
Thank you.
I don't want to worry you, but there was something familiar about that guy.
100%.
Are you sure? You're
No.
tired. Perhaps you're mistaken.
Nope.
Maybe. But I didn't like the look in his eyes when he spoke to you.
Yeah, here's the Templar guy. But then also this old lady is also sus.
Pardon
as well.
me?
There's something dodgy about
Yes,
her too.
dear.
You really think this guy looks interesting?
He looks like a driven man.
Yeah. Okay, let's go take our leak then.
Can't you sit still, George?
I need to go to the John.
While you're there, check out the buffet car, George. Unthinkable though it is, I am hungry enough to eat English food.
Okay.
English food's fine. What are you talking about? We have good food here. Look, Newcastle fans.
Hi. Having a party?
No, this is breakfast. Come on, join us, man. We're
It's a Tony, it's a Geordie.
man. With company.
His breath was like the outlet from a chemical factory.
It's not a Nuki Brown now, is it?
He's taking a nap. Sleeping like a bobby. I'll wake him up when we get to Newcastle.
We passed through Newcastle half an hour ago.
And I never noticed.
Nuki Brown now?
What is that stuff you're drinking? It smells like gasoline.
Right, I'll put hairs in your chest, like.
And your eyeballs, too, by the looks of you. Have you ever seen this man before?
Aye, man, he's chalky white and I claim my 10 quid, like.
No, he's an international assassin, and he goes by the name Khan.
Well, aye, man, but I was close, you know.
Does the name Merlin mean anything to you?
Merlin? King Arthur's queen?
Forget it. Do you know what this is?
No, man, what is it?
It's a hand buzzer.
You won't catch me out with that, pal.
If I'd wanted to catch you out, I wouldn't have shown it to you, would I?
Very true.
Well, maybe.
Okay, anyway.
See you later.
You haven't opened that window, pal.
Why not?
It's freezing out there.
Oh, that's the window. What's in this carriage?
The door was locked.
They're all going to be locked, right? Oh shit, it's Guido!
Oh, no. That gangster creep from the hotel, Guido. Well, he didn't scare me. Hey, Buster. This is a no-smoking car. Okay, maybe he did scare me. It got worse. I suddenly realized who the conductor had reminded me of.
Yep.
Eklund, Marquet's murderer.
Let's go back. We need to go check on Nico. Where have they gone?
I should have known better than to leave Nico and the old lady alone. Suddenly, the sword of Baphomet took second place to finding the girl I loved.
Aww. Very sweet. 100% the old lady's calm.
The door was locked.
Like, where could they have gone, though?
Hey, buddy. Did you see what happened to the young woman in the next compartment?
No, pal, I didn't. Have you lost her, like?
She's disappeared. The old lady, too. I think they're in trouble.
Oh, wait, man, an old lady, too.
Yeah. You gotta help me.
Maybe they went to the toilet, like.
I don't think so.
They never go on their own. Always in pairs, you know.
No, she's been abducted, I'm sure. I've got to go look for her.
What's stopping you, pal?
The conductor. He's not what he seems.
You want to avoid him, like?
That's about it, yeah.
No problem.
You'll help me
Listen,
out.
I need your
Yes!
What's the matter?
There's a guy on this train who's trying to kill me.
Relax, man. You wouldn't try nothing with us in Basharia. We are veterans, like, so action at Brightlingsea.
I don't recall the British Army being involved in a conflict in anywhere called Brightlingsea.
Well, you just take it from me, pal. You're in safe hands.
Be more football hooliganism.
Would you like a red nose?
No thanks, pal. I got one of my own.
Have you ever seen any?
Yeah, those look right wicked.
It's not a weapon.
Well, no, but...
See you.
Okay, yeah, so...
I didn't want to wake him. To be frank, without a...
Okay, right. What's the game telling me to do? Thinking about thinking outside the box. Oh, maybe we go out the window! Out the window! And across the train. The only window we can open is in the Geordie's compartment.
Give it to it, pal. Don't jump.
I don't intend to jump. I'm going to climb on top of the train.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
You're
yeah.
kidding, aren't you?
Just watch me.
Up we go!
Hold on there, pal. I'll give you a hand, like.
Thank you. You're a legend. Okay. Come on, George. Ah! Why did he touch the... What? Why did he touch... Oh my god, he touched the electric thing. George, you fucking idiot. Okay, we could skip all this. Okay, maybe we have to go to the right. Past the locked door. Ah, there we go. Game's saving now. Yeah, here we go.
The extinguisher might have been used.
Oh. This guy's just digging our grave now. Okay. Well, there's something we've got to do. Emergency brake.
I always wanted to stop a train, and now was my chance.
Okay, we don't have to use the... Yeah, box!
You saved our lives, but why?
It's not
You
bad.
are always on the same side, Stobbart. Different causes, but a common enemy.
The
Yeah.
Knights Templar?
Don't call them that. The real Templars were a noble foe. These barbarians have no right to that name. These men are no better than dogs.
What are the Neo-Templars after? What is the Sword of Baphomet?
Not what you think, my friend. It
Right.
is a weapon, yes, but one which our enemies will find difficult to wield.
I always knew this guy was a good guy.
Double-edged sword. A power older than Dimolay, older than Solomon.
Right?
We'll stop them. You and me together. And Nico.
No, George. My journey ends soon at the Garden of Paradise.
You're talking in riddles. Can't you tell me straight what they're after?
The sword symbolizes a colossal energy caused by the alignment of the Earth's natural power fields.
Which are focused at St. Ninian's.
At the church.
Energy endowed the Templars with the power which made them great. A power which made them charismatic to such an extent they could control the will of all around them.
How did you escape from the bull's head?
It is a long walk from the cliff of the bull to the village Stobbart.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I know the ways of the wilderness. Also, I have a sister who keeps a
That helps too.
garage just around the corner.
Put your nose back.
Maybe not.
May Allah guide you to our enemies.
Thanks.
One last thing.
What? What is it?
He's dead.
He's dead. The guy was a professional killer. The last thing he deserved was sympathy. I had to admit it, though. I was sorry he'd ended up this way.
Right, let's help Nico.
Don't even think about it, George.
What? Who?
Look me straight in the eye and tell me you weren't thinking of using that axe on Eklund.
No.
Don't be foolish, woman.
I was gonna
use it on you.
Yeah, I was gonna free you. No, just leave Nico there.
Where do you think you're going?
Don't worry. I hadn't forgotten about you.
I had.
Don't tell me this instant, George Stobbart.
There was just no
I
option
will.
to do it.
When I'm ready.
That's not fair, George.
No.
You took advantage while my hands were tied.
When Eklund pointed that gun at me, I thought I was gonna die. I thought of all the things I'd never get to do, and kissing you was at the top of my list.
George,
Uh-huh.
George, we've got to get off the train. Eklund could recover at any time.
So what are we waiting for?
Go.
What are you doing?
I'm out of here.
Not that door.
Not especially. I hope he was traveling.
Okay, we're gonna go out this door then. Come on, Nico. Several minutes later. Okay. I know we're right at the end of this game now, so we are going to play this through to completion. Square Tower.
I'd feel happier if we had a gun or something.
Khan gave me something.
What?
His handbag.
Oh, great. If we run into any killers, we can give them a good buffeting. Didn't he have any weapons?
You don't know half of it. This bag's full of C4.
Wow. Why didn't you say so? Boy, we'll show him now. What's C4?
Explosive.
Plastic, Josh.
We're going to shop our way to victory?
2 kilos of plastic explosive. The detonator's broken now.
No problem. We'll buy a box of matches somewhere.
It doesn't work that way. It takes a small explosion to start the big explosion.
Yeah.
Well, that's not much use then. What does that sign say?
Apparently, during the English Civil War in the mid-17th century, this place was used as an arms dump.
Well, there you go.
Look at the state of this place, George. You work it out.
Oh, stray spark?
You got it. The tower was the only thing to survive the blast.
I hope the explosion didn't destroy the Sword of Baphomet.
Do you? I rather hope it did.
Yep. Okay, let's go inside the tower then. Right, so this is obviously how we have to get through.
I tried pushing the panel, but wasn't surprised when it failed to move. Examining the demon more closely, I realized something about its face.
Got a hole in its mouth.
It was a clever illusion. No matter where I stood, the eyes weren't looking at me. There was a simple reason. The demon didn't have any eyes.
I think we're going to use this like...
The wheel turned reluctantly with a creak of complaint. There was no obvious way of removing the wheel from its housing.
What about the
The
handle?
handle turned easily, and the larger wheel began to revolve. Damn! Then the handle came off in my hand.
I'm pretty sure the handle goes in the demon's mouth, if I remember rightly. Look at the hole. Nope. Ah.
Now that the handle was gone, it was easy to remove the cog and spindle.
Aha. What about the wheel?
The wheel turned reluctant. There was no...
Okay. So I think... that goes in the eyeball, I think.
The cog slipped neatly into the eye socket.
Yep. Because he said it had no eyes. There's got to be another cog around somewhere, right?
I scrabbled around in the rubble and found an old clay pipe with a broken stem.
Okay. That on the gargoyle? Maybe the gargoyle wants to smoke.
With the clay pipe in his mouth, he looked happy, hungry, like somebody's granddaddy.
What do you think you're doing, Josh?
I wondered if there was a secret mechanism in the demon's mouth.
Maybe you should show a little more respect.
For a mythical medieval demon? Give me a break.
Okay, go right ahead. Meddle with forces you don't understand. Incur the demons.
Yeah, okay.
Just see if I care.
Right, okay. Maybe turn the wheel now. See if that does anything.
There was no place I could attach the broken handle.
Oh, okay. Maybe it goes in the eyeball. No. Anything else in the rubble?
Under one of the stones, I found
Aha.
a metal coin which was green with age.
Anything else?
It was caked with soil, but what I'd found was a small cog and spindle.
Aha, there we go. And then probably nothing else in here.
With mounting excitement, I felt something between my fingers. It was short, hard, and black. Something I hadn't expected to find here. It was a plastic pen top.
Oh my god! We're just picking everything out of the rubble.
I didn't find anything.
Okay. But the other cog in the other demon's eye.
With a rasp of metal on stone, I eased the second eye into place.
Yeah, there we go. And now use the handle.
I pushed the handle into the demon's mouth. The cogs all meshed. I began to turn.
There we go. We did it. Oh, I love it.
As soon as I saw the flickering torches, I realized the bogus Templars had beaten us to the sword. But where were they now? And why was it so quiet?
And look at all the arms, the gunpowder.
It was definitely gunpowder, but it had solidified over the centuries it had lain here undisturbed.
At the coin. Okay, so
Nico?
Uh-huh.
Look! I found an old coin! You think it's worth anything?
Josh!
okay, what about the clay pipe?
Nico, I found an old clay pipe.
Josh, I don't care.
Oh, my old clay. What about the pentop?
Maybe not.
It looks like the Templars got here first.
We might not be too late. There's still a chance.
I wish I had your optimism.
So do I, Josh. Sometimes you're so negative.
Okay, right. Well, I guess we just go and see if we can find the Templars, right?
Listen, I can definitely hear chanting.
You're right. I hear it too. What do you suppose they're doing?
It wouldn't surprise me if they were holding some kind of satanic sex ritual.
So, what are we waiting for?
Shh! Set the C4 up on the... Okay, Nico's not doing that. There are torches though, so... Oh shit, there's loads of them.
Look at that. Baphomet. Lobino was right. This place was ancient even to the Templars.
This whole place? This is Baphomet?
Finally, the truth. The Templars had never worshipped this graven image, no more than they'd worship a rainbow. But, like a rainbow, they regarded it as a symbol of a covenant with God, who'd revealed this place to them.
Right, okay.
Rosso! Why, the double-dealing treacherous?
On the contrary, Inspector Rosso has been the model of obedience, an important quality in a true Templar. Now be quiet and watch if you wish to live much longer.
So that guy's wearing the mask. Who's that guy?
Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here to witness the reforging of the sword that was broken. Here before God's sentinel, Baphomet.
Alright, I'm watching.
Grand Master and Knight of Baphomet, we salute and pledge our obedience to you.
I salute you, gatekeeper of the temple. Seven centuries ago, our greatest weapon, the sword of Baphomet, was lost to us. Now we prepare to reforge it, to wield against new enemies.
Like who?
As the tired millennium dies, and this world looks for new leaders, we shall not fail. We shall lead the people to a new order, wherein all borders will dissolve.
Right.
All will be united under the red cross of the Templars.
Probably give it a pass. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good.
George, we have watched your efforts to stop us with respect. But surely you realize that you have been misled by our enemies. Both of us want a better world.
Right.
Fortunately, no harm has been done. We need determined, resourceful men like you. Join us, George. Join us in true brotherhood.
Pass.
Yeah. True.
Wait. Brothers? What about Marquet? What about Pegram and Klausner? You didn't look on them as brothers, only as failures. 3 men dead, and you don't give a damn!
George, you know that sacrifices are necessary. Every great undertaking.
Join you? I'll see you in hell first.
George, I had great hopes for you. C'est la guerre et l'on kill him.
Ow. George is not a good at fist fighting. How the hell do we get out of this? What the fuck? He threw a knife in his neck. Oh.
I swear, I just wanted things to be right.
Rosso. Oh, Rosso. No, Rosso. Dude's got power and he's using a
Take
gun.
them. Kill them. They will not escape.
Run. Yeah, just run. Oh, hi, Guido.
Well, well. If it isn't the great detective and his beautiful assistant, it's going to be a pleasure killing the pair of you.
George, what are we going to do?
Okay. Let me think.
George! Stay away from me!
So perish all enemies of the new Templar Order.
Oh, that was funny as. Okay, so you just threw a knife. No, we're going to watch the whole cutscene again. We can skip it, I think. The torch on the gunpowder. Yeah, there we go.
Come on, Nico. We're leaving.
You fools! You cannot escape us.
Guido! Stop them.
But master, the powder!
That powder is from the English Civil War. You fool. It's over 300 years old.
Probably quite.
How explosive do you think it can be?
I thought it was all over, but Nico had one last trick up her sleeve.
The handbag.
Or in her handbag, to be exact. A handbag full of plastic explosives.
Maybe, but this stuff is brand new.
Yeet!
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that's going to work. Whoa! Hey! We did it! We blew the shit out of them. There we go. And a consensual kiss this time. Rather than just taking advantage while she's tied up, George.
You know, you'll never be able to write your story now.
I don't care. I've got what I want.
Huh?
Just tell me one thing, George. Is our life together always going to be this crazy?
Yes. Yay, there we go. Oh, I love that game so much. It's like... The original game is really quirky and really weird, and I just really love it. The second game in the series is actually my favourite one. But still, there's an undeniable charm about this game. And I'm so glad it got like a remaster. There we go. Wait a minute, we go back to the hotel. It's this guy.
Hello again.
What now?
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
No more than you, I'll bet.
Does this gem mean anything to you?
Ah, is it real? It must be worth a small fortune. You stole it, I suppose.
I'm not a crook.
We're giving the gem to this guy. We're just going to visit everybody.
Excuse
That's
me?
really cool.
Yes, sir.
I can still hear that drone in the background, though.
I've got a toilet chain from a bar in Syria.
No, Kitty. A toilet chain from Syria? You sad man.
It's just going around and offering people random shit. I don't remember this in the original game.
What now, monsieur?
Check out my ID card.
Your ID card, monsieur? I don't think so.
No, it's Rosso's card.
Attempting to impersonate a policeman is a criminal offense, monsieur.
Ah, forget it. Thanks for your help, buddy.
We're just doing a grand travel around and... Oh! There she is. Our friend.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
Does the name on this card mean anything to you?
Augustin Rosso? No, dear, nothing. It conjures up the image of a Gaulois-smoking, absinthe-drinking French policeman. I'm sure the real Inspector Rosso is nowhere near so romantic.
No, he was a
I
hero.
think you'd be surprised.
He was a hero in the end. There we go. Well done for completing the game. Story epilogue unlocked. Chapter select unlocked. Epilogue. We didn't discover the Empire's tainted secret. Even Labano was skeptical when we described the events that day. I guess you just had to be there. Relieved and content the danger passed, Nika decided that some stories are better left untold. Oh, this is so cool! The following weeks were some of the happiest of my life. I took Nika to visit the Countess, who insisted that we stay for a few days. It wasn't long before we were inseparable. Lazy afternoon walks in the sunshine, playing with the dogs on the beach, warm evenings full of stories, laughter and wine, and losing at chess to Lopez. We then wound our way back along the Spanish coast and up through the south of France, taking our time to explore and enjoy the sights together. Vacation I shall never forget. Paris in the fall, the last month of the year, and the end of the millennium. So many great memories. Oh, that's cool. I've never seen that before. I think that might be new. But yeah, I really enjoyed this game. It's amazing. And thank you for supporting me while I've been playing it. I will be playing the second game. I have to. It's the law. I have to play the second game. And so to everybody who's been watching on YouTube, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you did enjoy the series, please don't forget to like the video, and also let me know what your favourite part of the series was in the comments. All these kind of things really do help reach these videos out to new people by helping me with the YouTube algorithm, which is a cruel mistress. And thank you ever so much for watching. Take it easy again, and I'll see you again really soon.